cultural changes in the fire service. You know, back when I first came in, you just sucked it up. You know, when things happened that weren't good, you didn't have a good outcome, you sucked it up. Nowadays, we need to talk to each other about these things and not let your bucket get so full that it overfills. And, you know, we have a lot of people that are committing suicides, you know, because of their bucket gets full and they don't know how else to deal with it. Our culture is we don't talk about those things, you know, and so how do we in our decision-making process help each other by talking about it and staying connected with each other as we move forward. Fire season's over, and we really do need to take care of each other as we move forward. So I think that's another one of those places where we've really matured and we're starting to talk about it. You know, and it really does affect a lot of people, the things that have happened when you have a bad outcome. And, you know, we talk about decision making and, you know, good decisions, bad decisions. And the reality is when you make a decision, it's neither good nor bad. That's based on the outcome. Did we get the outcome we wanted, or did we send the helicopter out to deliver crews to a helispot and it crashed? That was not the mission we'd planned, and we had a bad outcome. But at the time the decision was made, how do you add value to that? It's not good, it's not bad, it's not right, it's not wrong, it's just a decision. And it's the outcome that we wrap our heads around, and we do that hindsight bias thing. And the other thing that just struck another chord in my head, but the other thing about decision making is every decision we make has a lifespan. Some of them are very short, some of them are a little longer, and some of them are life decisions. So on the fire ground and in the fire world, we could make a decision to start pushing line up, you know, the left flank of the fire in a direct attack, and then the fire intensifies, fire behavior gets extreme, we have to back off and go indirect. So that original decision got modified by changes in the environment. So what other decisions do we make? Again, being a student of the business, what decisions do you make that are modified? And we think about, you know, getting from point A to point B in a career, you know, in the fire world. Nothing is a straight line to get to where you need to get, and a lot of decisions we make need to be modified. And so we need to ask ourselves, especially on the fire ground, these decisions we're making as fire managers and as leaders, kind of ask ourselves, well, what do we think the lifespan of this decision is going to be made? Because a lot of times we make a decision and the fire service, we want to hang on to that because that's our decision and it was right in our mind at the time based on the information we knew, but it's a dynamic world we work in.